Are you Brooke Larsen? What is this show all about? I'm glad you asked. This is a show of self-portraits by my freshman drawing classes. These look very interesting. How are they made? First, I take a photograph of each student, then we grid the paper and start working. Do they have to use the photograph you take, or can they use one of their own? No, they have to use the one I took. Less of a vanity issue that way. If they use any other photograph, they think too much about how they look. How do they choose their mark and which materials to use? They decide that over a period of weeks using the old-fashioned method of trial and error. Do they outline the entire drawing to begin with? No, they work one square at a time, and when they're finished, they move on to the next. This way, they have to pay close attention to developing their mark with less concern for the finished product. Everyone's always thinking about a contour drawing, and they set it all up and then they fill in the pattern, and that's the opposite of what this is about. Can they change the squares already done using what they've just learned? They can never go back to a square they've already finished. They can make the next square better. They can make changes in the next square. This allows us to see how they develop their mark throughout the drawing. Everyone deals with these things in their own way, and some are more successful than others. If you concentrate on developing your mark in each of the 300+ squares, you will have surprises beyond your imagination, new and powerful possibilities, and you will never worry about the finished product in the same way again. Teaching freshmen can be an overwhelming challenge, and yet I keep doing it year after year. In fact, I have been teaching drawing to freshmen here at SVA for 22 years. I have asked myself why so many times I can't remember. But then there is this show of freshman self-portraits, which is in its 15th year, and I have my answer to the why. This is a project that some students hate in the beginning, but learn to love through the process of doing it. A serious lesson in creative discipline and outcome. This is Brooke Larsen at the School of Visual Arts in New York City, saying goodbye, and remember, we all see the same things. We just look at them from a slightly different point of view.